ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're going to be making baked rice.
You know, it's Friday.
And we have a fridge full of little containers of leftovers.
And I'm sure you're wondering what we're going to do with it. So
yes.
Watch and see.
Watch and see. This is absolutely wonderful. So let's get started. And
okay, this looks like aloo methi. We have some green beans. Here is some chana. And this is aloo with bangan.
Some egg curry, only the gravy left. And we've got some rice.
Of course, our rice.
And let me see. I got some little bit of bitter gourd.
Oh gosh, okay.
And
some sweet chutney.
And some more chutney.
More chutney.
And some mint chutney.
Mint chutney, great.
And a little bit of rice. I think I'd rather get rid of this first.
Okay.
Finish this off.
Alright.
And I think that's it.
Empty fridge?
Empty fridge. Oh. Alright, we've got an oven-proof dish over here. We're just using a clear one because it just looks pretty when you, with how we layer up our stuff. So what we've also done is I've gone ahead and heated up everything about 30 seconds in the microwave just so that it becomes room temperature, including the rice. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take our cooking spray and I'm going to just lightly coat it just so that it doesn't stick, because once rice sticks it's very hard to take out. Yeah, take out. So I've done that, and I'm going to start by layering our rice first. So here goes the rice.
You know, I usually end up throwing away leftovers. That's before I found this recipe.
Okay, also we've gone ahead and turned on our oven. We got it preheating at 350 degrees. And I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to just gently go around and just press the rice in. Now this is a very important step because that way it's nicely packed in and it just infuses the flavors around. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to layer it with a dry dish. So we can either use the...
Let's try green beans.
Beans, yes, if you can spread it out. And I'm going to pack it in again. And then I'm going to put some salt and red chili powder, just a little bit. So it's kind of like biryani,
Yeah.
but with your leftovers. So
Leftover biryani.
that's right. And now another layer of rice. I'm going to put that. Okay, great. Spread it out. So for the bottommost layer, you should actually always have like a drier dishes go at the bottom, and the gravy ones go on top. So that way, you know, the gravy doesn't go right at the bottom and it doesn't make the whole thing soggy.
And it probably moistens on its way down too.
That's right. And at this point now I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of oil on it. Just a little bit. That's great. And now layer up another vegetable.
How about...
So yeah, we can use up the aloo methi.
Okay.
And maybe we can... I'm going to just break up the potatoes a little bit because they're very big.
Okay.
So I'll put that on one side and I'll put the other potatoes on the other side because there's lots of potato leftovers. Go ahead.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
And again, press it in. Oh, you know the drill.
I'm a quick learner.
Alright.
And this is optional because it is red chili, so if you want to stay away from it, perfectly fine.
And
more rice.
A little bit of rice. You know why I use the clear glass? It looks so pretty.
It's pretty.
And oil. So basically you can use any types of vegetables, you know, just anything you can eat. Also use like curry dishes. sorry, meat dishes, chicken or anything, but as long as it's not anything like very watery. Dal works out wonderful. You know, anything other than like rasam will not work out. It will just, you know, go to the bottom and you will not even know it's there. This is a dish actually that I learned from my mother, and I believe it's one of the dishes that anybody in India who's got any associations with armed forces, everybody knows this dish. So this is the best way to not have to throw away your leftovers and, you know, use up every inch of your food, every bit of your food.
It's really who wants to waste, right?
Right.
So it's a great option.
Please?
Rice?
No.
Oh, see? I'm not that good.
Some rice.
Rice.
And at this layer we're going to put very little because it's kind of getting full. And then last not the least, our egg curry, the gravy. So
we just drizzle it on?
Yes, please. Now I'm going to just go ahead and finish off this little bit of bitter gourd. Just sprinkle a little bit because it'll just look pretty. Got a nice contrast color. And I've got a little bit of chopped tomatoes and a little bit of onions. Perfect. Yes. Alright, so the last is I'm going to just go ahead and put some chutney. Now this is optional, you can also put ketchup, but I have mint chutney sitting at home. I'm just going to go ahead and put this.
By the way, if you need recipes for chutneys, mint chutney or the sweet chutney, you can visit our website at ShowMeTheCurry.com.
And I love tamarind chutney on this, by the way. So that's the other
Sure
thing.
gives a nice contrast, right? Sweet and
Yes.
sour. Now, do we cover this?
No, it's going to go in open for 30 minutes and it'll be ready. Also another thing, I like to also put, I just like to break an egg on top. You know, that's another option. If you eat eggs, you can just break an egg on top and just put it in. So once the egg is kind of done, you know that it's heated up right through the center. But we're going to keep this vegetarian because we've got everything else in there that is vegetarian. So I'm going to put it in the oven now.
So we'll see you in half an hour. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Our baked rice is done. So let's pull it out. See how it looks. Wow.
It looks fabulous.
Great.
Would you believe it's those leftovers?
No.
So
Such a nice presentation.
absolutely. So the one thing I want to definitely mention is when you're serving this dish, make sure you go all the way down and pull it out, because if you just pull it up from the top, you're not going to get the whole effect, and you're not going to really enjoy the way I want you to enjoy it.
You know what I love about this recipe? Every time you make this, it's going to be completely different from the last time you made it, right? So you can never say, oh, baked rice again, because it will always have a different flavor.
Taste, that's right. Very good point. So anyway, join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.